get into Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port to start the Camino de Santiago, the French way. Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port, this is where the Camino starts. Very bad mood, very bad mood. I just crossed into Spain, but there wasn't even a sign, nothing. Just realized now. It's almost 7:30. Roncesvalles, 1.5 kilometers. This is a bus. It's this church. I went to check if it's open to camp, but no. So I don't know. Like I'm gonna try to find somewhere under a roof the tent. Roncesvalles, day 2 of the Camino. Let's see if we can actually document something. It's chilly. All my stuff is wet. Last night was the first night in, I don't know, a year and a half crossing Europe that I paid for accommodation. I paid for an albergue of the pilgrims, the pellegrinos, thinking they had a dryer for my clothes. They had the dryer, but you can use it only until 7 p.m. And I arrived, it was 7:30. At least I got a shower. I actually have on my phone a route for the entire Camino de Santiago with the mountain bike on Komoot. But I start and I'm already not following it because I took the route of the walkers. Then I don't know why whoever made the route on Komoot went on the paved road. Look at this, Alto dell'Erro. I forgot to charge my GoPro batteries yesterday. But I was able to charge them while I was cycling. And yeah, it already did like 20 kilometers. So we are basically crossing the Pyrenees, and now we are on the other side basically. So yeah, Camino straight. You can follow the yellow arrows. You don't even need a map on your phone. Just follow the arrows. There are bits and pieces that could be challenging by bike. There are some stairs and things like that, but yeah, you can go around them if you don't want to hike a bike. Yeah, that's it. The trail is nice. It's a bit technical because there are loads of stones. Some are loose, some are big, some are very pointy. But I go slowly like this, without dignity, putting the foot on the ground. But it's important to save the gear. Yeah, if you come and do the Camino de Santiago by bicycle, only the Camino, you can be very light. You can have a really light bikepacking setup, and those technical descents are really fun, especially if you have a suspended mountain bike or even just a plus size bike. It's fun, and you can go down quite fast. I mean, relatively fast, because you can run into walkers and you might kill them. I took a break at the village an hour or so, more than an hour. It is steep. Hello. In the shade. I sent a few warm shower requests. There's not many, like 5 or 6. So if someone responds positively, I will stay in Pamplona. Otherwise, I will continue and camp somewhere. Last night I stayed at the albergue, and I feel a little bit ashamed because I pay for accommodation. It was the first time in over 1.5 years in Europe that I pay for accommodation. The last time I paid for accommodation was in Egypt. Was when I took a few days off in Hurghada. After Pamplona, I have another 40-50 kilometers to arrive in a place where I'll meet someone that has been on my videos a few times in the Americas. I fucking hate trees that fell. What a waste. Yeah. I wish I had the back of a 20 years old and not of an 80 years old. Alright. Even this one, we made it. I have to say, it's really fresh to cycle next to the river and in the shade. This is not bike friendly areas. I saw that for the bikes there was another dirt road. Why did I come this way? Fuck it. I'll need to push up the step in the bike. Just push the bike. Walk the steps and push the bike up. Pushing the bike, no dignity. Pamplona 6.4. So I have the option to stay in Pamplona. I got a reply from the warm shower host. The problem is he's not gonna be home until actually, he told me to meet him somewhere in the center of Pamplona at 9:30 in the evening. And then he said maybe we can have dinner. And then he said that they need to leave the house 7:30 in the morning, which is fine. But not sure I wanna be out and about until midnight, 1 o'clock. Let's see. Now, what happened to this bike? Probably stolen. I'm really getting tired. I need to eat something. Pamplona is a nice city, but yeah, I decided to keep going because there wasn't much time to even socialize with the warm shower host, and yeah, the weather is nice. I can push through a little bit towards Maria. It's nice and peaceful. There's nobody walking now because obviously it's way too late. This bit is pretty pleasant because now I get lots of wind. It cools me down a lot. That is Pamplona behind me, getting smaller and smaller, and yeah, almost to the top. Getting to the top, but also pretty tired, I have to say. I stopped talking to the guys for like 20 minutes, half an hour. It's nice to socialize as well. To the highest point of the day. Let's see what's the view. There was two guys here that said that we shouldn't go down by the trail because it's very dangerous. But the usual bullshit. And yeah, that we should go down the paved road. But I mean, fuck it, I'll go down very slowly in places like this. Hello? I think I'm halfway through. I had to stop because my hands were getting a bit tired. There's loads of braking, and with the disc pads you have to pull these levers a lot. But it's okay, nothing too difficult. There is a wildfire and there is an helicopter bringing water there. Can you see the helicopter? It's red. It's about to deploy water on the flames. Beautiful, beautiful Camino next to the wheat. Real change of scenery from yesterday. I prefer this one. Dry. Dry. Nice. I'll have to be careful when I camp tonight, not to wake up in flames. This whole field, you can see it's kind of black, it's been burned. See those hills? They're black, they've been burned down. Look, even this little thing burned. The flames must have been crossing the street. How the fuck did that happen? Must have been a hell of a flames to cross the street. But look at this house. The whole garden burned. All these trees in front, at the back. ¿Se quemó la casa?
¿Eh?
¿Se quemó?
Sí, del incendio, cuando aquí ha habido un incendio tremendo la semana pasada, que ha quemado todo el monte, desde allí, todo el monte.
Sí, por eso estaba mirando, dije, no.
Está todo, se quemó la
¿Cuándo fue?
La semana pasada.
Hace una semana.
Un incendio, salió muchísimo en los telediarios,
Ajá.
en toda España, se quemó, venía desde Muruzábal, desde la Sierra del Perdón, venía todo quemándose y había un viento descomunal. Un viento que empezó a venir y venía por aquí y venía por allí. Entonces hubo dos fuegos y este vino aquí, yo vivo un poco más adelante ahí y nos tuvimos que ir corriendo de casa.
Pero esa no se quemó y esa se quemó.
Esta sí, esta es la que se ha quemado. Y esta no, esta puede que allá arriba veo que algo le entró en las llamas también, pero menos. A esta le entró poco, esta se salvó bastante, pero esta se quemó.
¿Se quemaron muchas casas?
No, yo creo que fue esto de aquí. No sé si hubo alguna otra casa de humanos, pero en principio las afectadas casas fueron esta. Es que estuvo a punto de entrar en aquella, y aquí arriba a la derecha, una urbanización que hay ahí abajo, se quedó por los pelos de no entrar.
¿El camino por aquí? Recto. Gracias. Holy shit. That is beautiful. I'll have to take a picture. At the backlight. Okay, I'm at the guy's house for a cervecita. Cerveza. You offer? I drink. Amadeo me brindó una cervecita. Salud.
Salud.
I think I lost a little bit of time. We had a few beers and yeah, fuck it. It was a nice chat back on the Camino. But the problem is there is a village very close. Would have been nice to be in the nature. A bit more nature. So I'll have to keep going for a while, I think. The sun already set, obviously, but how do you call it? After the sunset, there is something called civil hour, I think. It's when you can still see. But I think this time of the year, the civil hour is quite long. At least half an hour. Still burn. The good thing of camping in an area like this is it can burn again during the night, I guess. Nice little village. Buena. Okay, crossing the river. Not sure you can see the river. Maybe there is a gap there. Yeah, but trust me, there is a big river. So I'll be pushing through another bit because soon the Camino leaves the river. I think here. And if I can be a kilometer or two away from the river, I would much prefer. I came up from here, I thought I could camp here, but look at this fucking thing. The caminantes, they come here to shit. I mean, for fuck's sake. Seriously, bring a trowel, you motherfuckers. Pilgrims. Dirty fucking pigs. Very, very steep. I think I wanna... It was too steep to camp anywhere on the side, so now it's a little bit more gentle. Still, I think when I get to the top, there could be a nice spot to camp on the top. That's a trail, and this is where I slept last night. It wasn't super level, so that was a bit of an issue. But yeah, good night, was hot. And now I'll be packing up and get into Via Tuerta at Marias. Guys, that's how you leave the campsite. Nothing. Leave no trace. Well, let's go here and see the leftover of those filthy fucking pigs that walks the Camino de Santiago. They come here, shit, and leave their tissues all over the place. We need to talk about the fact that the sides of the Camino de Santiago, it's a fucking shitter. And the pilgrims are filthy fucking pigs. use a long time lapse if I publish it all. It stopped only because the battery died. Yeah, it's fun. It should be another couple of hours. And then I have arrived. Oops. She had just gone to the toilet. Hello. Disculpe. Disculpe.
Nada, un camino.
Gracias, igualmente. Vale. Hola. Bueno. Went up a lot today. And they're quite steep. Su un muro. Almost to my destination for the day. Villa Tuerta. Nice and early, 11 o'clock. Can't wait to meet Maria again. And to take a few days off. This is territory of Villa Tuerta. Nice doggy, nice doggy. Hola. Albergue La Casa Magica. Let's see how magic it is. This house. A ver cuánto mágica es esta casa. María, mucho tiempo.
Sí, tío. ¿Qué tal?
Todo bien.
Todo bien. Y bueno, Fernando. Sí, sí, aquí a 6 días, 5.
Davide.
Leaving La Casa Magica with Kike and Maria leading the group. Back cycling again after Colombia, I think. Yeah. Espero no venga a y gracias por todo, pero sí vendrá. Placer. I was a bit emotional. I was a bit emotional parting from Maria. She's someone that we met in Latin America. We met at a warm shower host in Santa Marta in Colombia, together with her then boyfriend Ulisse and another couple from Argentina, Joaquin and Jacqueline, and they taught me I could travel with no money, selling postcards, exchange them for food. This is an interesting place on the trail because there is bodegas y raque. It's a winery, and here they have a water fountain. They give away for free 100 liters of wine every day. So there is a tap there where there are those people, and hopefully it's 10:20, 20 past 10. Hopefully the wine is still there, and it's not over yet. Peregrino, si quieres llegar a Santiago con fuerza y validad de este gran vino, echa un trago y brinda por la felicidad. Fuente de Iraque, fuente de vino. Cheers. Today the temperature is quite pleasant. It's cloudy. It's still nice. Hopefully it's not gonna rain. It shouldn't be raining. It should open up and be sunny in the afternoon actually. Yesterday it rained a little bit, a few drops. Lavender, sunflowers, very nice. Lots of lavenders up there. There's a huge field, and behind this hill as well is all lavender. The smell is really nice. But yeah, very colorful and very flavorful. No, how do you say? Here there was another wildfire. All the hills. Buena. Buena. Nice little town. Everybody stopping and
Me voy. Iván, vamos a ver.
too many people are not gonna stop. Ah, there's a nice church though. I think it's the last 20 kilometers to Logroño. say an hour and a half I should be there. And there are so many people that they are burned, like sunburned a lot. I don't know what they're thinking, just fucking cover your skin. You'll be miserable for days if you get sunburned. And like, people look like they got sunburned like 2 days ago and they're still not covering their arms and their legs and they're like super sunburned. I don't know what they're thinking like. It can only get worse. Village here. It must be nice and charming old city center, but around it's pretty ugly, huh? Look at the apartment blocks that they build up. And then there is a new development here. Man, it's ugly. Very ugly. It's a pretty big development. Oh well. Real estate speculation. And this is the center of Vienna, the village surrounded by ugliness, and the center is really nice. Let's see if there is a way to avoid this. Because I see a trail going up there. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Easy. Easy. Who wants to push the bike up there? Nobody. Fuck it. Look at that, Logrogno. I'd say 5-6 kilometers. Comunidad de La Rioja. This is where they make wine, La Rioja. We are entering the region where we will be drinking La Rioja. Logrogno city center. Very nice. I'm leaving Logrogno. And I have so much food. The family that hosts me gave me like food for an army. Between today and tomorrow I need to cross this mountain range behind those hills. It's really nice, the exit from Logrogno. It's a very nice park. La Rioja everywhere. Everywhere is vineyards. End of life. I'm replacing my disc brake pads during my lunch break. So that's a way to multitask, rest and fixing my bike. Very green, very green. Where is the arrow? Where is the arrow? Where is the arrow? Sometimes I miss the arrows. I don't see them anymore. I think it's time to climb now. I think this year is a good year for La Rioja wine. Looks like there are different styles of growing the vines. This one they're kept really small, very close to the ground. I wonder what's the advantage of this type of growing. This is like gold. That's sweet. This would be a sweet spot to camp. It's far from everything and there's water. Trust me, there is water. And look at the view. We are a few meters on top of the valley. It's really nice. But yeah, it's too early to camp. Too early to camp. It's only like 6 o'clock, I think. Let me check. Yeah, 2 minutes to 6. I need to pedal another 2-3 hours. That's a pity. Discesa, cazzo! Man, there is wheat everywhere. Very good Spain. We're not gonna run out of bread. It's almost 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Now we are in La Provincia de Burgos. We are not in La Rioja anymore. Weed everywhere. Sometimes the Camino goes next to the main road. It's not the best, but At least you're not on the main road. This could be the last village I'm gonna cross today because it's 9 p.m. I did 82 kilometers and I just got some water for the night. Everybody seems to have a good time. It's 10:15, so I saw the road goes there and I saw this property and it looks like a nice camp spot. There's nobody around to ask permission, but I'm granting permission to camp here. And yeah, I'm quite tired. I did 95 or I did 94 kilometers. And yeah, I'm gonna pitch the tent here and get up very early because it looks like a very neat garden that people come here to work all the time. I swear to God I woke up very early, but this guy was here before the sunset. For fuck's sake, I don't know the obsession of people with their fucking orchard. It's Saturday, man. Just sleep in a little bit. Lots of climbing this morning from the get-go, but I think I'm almost done because if you remember yesterday the altimetry at the signpost said almost 1200 meters, the peak point. We are at 1100 meters, so I should have like another little bit and then I will start to descend for a while anyway. But yeah, tough climbing. It ain't tough, relatively tough. Like here is almost flat. At the first 2 kilometers, almost 3, they were really steep. This morning the trail is really nice, really enjoyable in these mountains, little hills. Yesterday was so boring in the afternoon, basically always next to the main road. And last night I did such a mistake camping in that fucking place because it was so humid next to the river down a little valley. I woke up this morning that it felt like there was rain on the tent. So much humidity and I never seen it like. So my tent is wet, the inner tent. My quilt, sleeping bag is all wet. It's okay because it's a hydrophobic zone, but I wanna dry it out at some point today, so yeah, I will need to allocate 15-20 minutes for that. I camped before the village, and obviously in the village I started to climb, but yeah, I didn't check the map when I camped. That was a mistake, because yeah, I could have camped just outside the village, like a couple of 100 meters up of elevation, and I would have been fairly dry. Maybe a touch of humidity, but like not soaking wet like down the that fucking dump. Even after 7 years on the road, still make mistake. But to be honest, it was pretty late. It was almost dark when I camped, and yeah, I was a bit in a rush to camp.
Why don't you come a little closer? I wanna feel your heartbeat beat. Why don't you come a little closer? You're too far away from me.
I don't know why my legs feel so empty. When I stop and I have to start again, it hurts. I think now I'll have to push through the rocks. It's only a little bit though. Alright. Back pedaling. Here on top, I don't know the name of this alto. Prohibido el paso, zona militar. It's a military thing. I'm gonna go down slowly, but surely. That must be Burgos. Camino. That time of the day when you have a very shitty, humid night, that you have to dry the tent, the sleeping bag, the ground shit. Everything is dry now. This bit is quite boring on the bike. It must be really boring walking. It's a slow fucking entry into Burgos, I have to say. I don't know, I think it's more than 10 kilometers on paved road. Look at this. How can it be nice walking 10 kilometers on this thing? Buena. I think there are some sorts of celebration. I think is San Firmin. I kinda lost the trail. It's always like this in the big town. Oh man, leaving Burgos was a bit of a nightmare. It's not well signposted. Getting to Burgos and leaving Burgos, it's pretty boring. And if I had to walk this bit, I would feel like I was robbed one day of my life. It's really boring. For at least 30 kilometers, pretty boring. I think it's official. Paved road is now over. I think we finally got rid of Burgos. Next destination is León. It's 150 kilometers away. I thought it was a bigger city, but it's not. There's only one warm shower host. I was planning to take a day off there and get a shower, wash my clothes. Let's see, I sent him an email Let's see if he responds, but only one horse. I have my doubt he will even respond. First village after Burgos. Let's see. Even the church is a little nicer. That's a big arrow. Okay, it's getting nicer here anyway. Another little climb is in the bag. I think we go down to another village. I hope there is a grocery store in this village. I wanna buy some food. I really enjoy this vast emptiness. I love it. I love desert, big spaces, big empty spaces. Paparazzi. The last village doesn't have any stores. What? Any grocery store anyway. But the guy told me next village, 10 kilometers away, has a store. The middle part of the day was pretty boring, but this one is actually nice now. Look at those fuckers. Really nice. I'm enjoying this late afternoon. I wonder if I have to climb up there. It looks steep. Nothing, I have to climb up. It should be 1 kilometer, I think. Very steep. Slowly but surely. Halfway through. The last effort. I made it on top. I wonder if there is water here. No. Oop. No water. If there would have been water, I would have camped here. I'm a bit tired. Well, I did 87 kilometers, I changed. I have to do at least 100, then I'll stop. But I want to stop early, cook pasta. So tomorrow I'll have plenty of energy in the morning.
Shadow rolls and lay beside the foes and ride up, just take it slow. You call me when I atone, spend too much time here alone in the park of your own home. You hold up the shadow rolls and lay it beside your foes and ride up, just take it slow. You call me when I atone, spend too much time here alone.
This is where I'm gonna camp tonight. It's not ideal because it's next to the main road and the trail is next to the main road. And this is a nice place. It's another orchard, but as you can see, it's drier than than the one I was yesterday. So I'm gonna cook some pasta now, and then when it's dark, I'll pitch my tent. For fuck's sake, last night the humidity. Tonight the fucking concert. The wind is blowing on this way. It's not even that close. Morning. This is my campsite. Beautiful campsite. Very dry. I'm cooking some pasta. This morning is a bit boring because I'm still next to the main road. I mean, it'd be super nice if it was like 500 meters inland. Buen camino, buen camino. I'm a bit behind schedule. It's 2 p.m. and I only did 18 kilometers, 19. When I was leaving the little town, I stopped for some water and to have a bit of food at a picnic area in front of a church. And then two girls from Costa Rica that they're doing the Camino de Santiago, they joined me, and yeah, we chatted for a long time, and now I'm back on the road. I love it. I love it. Super, super nice. So nice. This side a bit too green. Too green. It's sunflower. The flowers are still small even on this field. Usually I stop at least 2-3 hours in the afternoon because it's really hot. But today I stopped in the morning, the whole morning, so I'm gonna ride through even the hottest hours. It's 2:30. It's pretty hot. I mean, nothing exceptional. It's not Sudan. I don't know exactly, but it's not more than 35, 36. Albergue. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Very, very nice. Loving it. The Camino splits in two, but the Camino Frances is on the left. So I think I want to follow the Camino Frances. But I wonder why there is an alternative route. Usually they put an alternative route if it's more interesting, no? Otherwise they wouldn't do it. Decisions. I will go to the Camino Frances. These roads remind me a little bit Karamoja in Uganda. If you go back and watch that episode, I mean, vaguely, remotely, it reminds me that less arid with some flowers, but yeah, the color of the road reminds me less windy and less sandy. I think there are a couple of videos in Karamoja, one getting to Moroto and one Moroto to Kenya, Lake Turkana. This overpass was the highest climb of the day. The last few hours, they were pretty boring. Next to the main road, well, it's not even a main road. There's no car coming at all. At least they planted some trees on the trail. And it's shaded. It's almost 9 p.m. 10 to 9, and I think I'm about 10 to 15 kilometers away from Leon, the capital of the region. There's only one warm shower in Leon. I sent a message, but he said he cannot receive me. For the first time in a long time, since Germany, I think, I sent a bunch of couchsurfing requests, very last minute. Like, I sent a few messages between 8 and 8:30, so less than half an hour ago. I doubt anyone will reply positively, but if I'm lucky, I will take a shower tonight. If not, I will just try to go past Leon and find a place where I can camp. There is a nice detour, but I don't think I have time for detours. Yeah, that's right.
Let the neighbors listen. Oh, and the night glow tells me it's tomorrow.
Across the hill, and Leon, just 2-3 kilometers down there in the valley, as you can see. Sunset over Leon. It's a fairly big city, actually. I'm really surprised there is only one warm shower host. Look at that, it's huge. And it goes like very, very far down there and behind this hill. So many people and only one warm shower host. We need to get more Spaniards signing up to warm showers. Where is the Camino? Where is the Camino? Ooh la la. It's here. España, necesitamos más anfitriones de warm showers. duchas calientes, sale. Una ciudad tan grande y solo un anfitrión de warm showers. ¿Cómo es posible? To be honest, I'd rather get to a city a little earlier than sunset. I don't really have time to take any pictures actually. And of course the Camino goes through all the fucking pedestrian streets of León. I should grab a cerveza and run. Very nice, very nice. It's a pity I don't get to see anything of León, because it seems like a nice city. But what can I do? I didn't find anyone that hosts me. And my priority in my journey is staying alive and functioning properly, which means every day I need to find water, clean water, food, and a place where I can shelter for the night and rest. These are my priority. Taking picture, visiting a city, it's a nice thing, but first I have some basic needs that I need to fulfill. And today I need to get the fuck out from León to find a place where I can sleep comfortably for the night, because tomorrow I'll have to hit the trail again. And I have kind of a deadline, to be honest. That's why I'm trying to make loads of progress. Yeah, I have a little deadline by the end of the month, so let's see if I can meet it. While I cross the city center, at least there is this nice bike lane. I don't have to worry about the traffic. It's well signposted. In the city center, I kept losing the trail, but here is well signposted. Look at this. And these are hobbit houses. They sell this one. I think in Spain they love living in caves. I also forgot to fill my water bottles for the night. Hopefully there is a water fountain soon. Otherwise I'll have to just knock some doors and ask someone for water. Pity for León, but at least these things makes a little bit the journey in Europe a little bit more adventurous. There is another small town next to León. Fuck it. It's gonna be a while before I hit the trail. In nature, it will get pretty dark, I guess. Well, not dark because it's almost full moon. Look at this water. Fucking hell, it's not working. Come on. Good morning, boys and girls. This is where I camped last night. I need to clean up a little bit. It's mostly packed. I just need to break down my tent. And yeah, we are at the back of this church. Yesterday in León, I didn't find any hosts. So yeah, I just got outside the city. And this was my best option for the night. I also had a little bench for cooking. I made quinoa. Yeah. Good night. Last night was a good call to camp behind the church. Really nice. Very pleased with my choice, because there wasn't much for a little while. And yeah, good call. Sometimes in the morning I regret my choice of camp, because maybe you go for kilometers and kilometers and waiting for a better spot, and then you give up and you camp somewhere, and then in the morning you go like less than a kilometer and there was a perfect camp spot somewhere else. Nice bridge. It's quite boring. The whole morning has been quite boring. I didn't do much, only 25 kilometers, because there's so many conversations to be had with people. You meet several people and you just want to stop and have a chat. Isabel and Andrea are from Czech Republic.
Yes,
And your name is?
Danielle.
Danielle from England. Gustavo desde Ecuador. ¿De dónde en Ecuador?
Ecuador.
Riobamba. Bueno, aquí has representado Europa y Latinoamérica. Listo. Y estamos en la casa de Dios. We are in the home of the gods. The trail comes from there and I stop at the Casa de los Dios because I don't know, I had a headache and I don't know why I keep having this headache, and yeah, I just stopped there until now, which is 8:30, and I'm going down to this village. I think I will, hopefully there is a shop that is open until 9 and I can buy some tomatoes for the pasta tonight. My front disc got contaminated and it makes lots of noise. You look like someone from England that speaks Italian.
I feel like we've met before.
Yeah.
What does this mean?
Let me see.
Stop it.
But these are graffiti.
I love graffiti, so I just like reading stuff. But the one at the top, something for always.
Linda? I left the Casa de los Dios, las Casa de los Dioses, because I wanted to make some progress, but here I met some people that they were at the Casa de los Dioses, and they invite me to sit down, and I exchange a postcard
Una caña.
for una caña, which is a cerveza, a beer in Spanish. So, and we are having food. So, la comida la traen con la...
Sí, tapa.
las tapas, los pinchos. The tapas
Patata,
and pinchos
carne,
is
pollo.
free if you order cerveza. So yeah, on the Camino you plan to do something, but then you stop to talk to people. They invite you for a cerveza, and yeah, they actually invited me for the beer, but I thought I'd chance it. Oh, look at this, quite nice. I thought I would chance it with the waiter and get a free beer, exchanging one of my postcards. So yeah, now I was told that leaving this town, there is a climb. And my plan was to camp on top of the hill. We'll see if I can still get there. It says bicycle this way. That's part of the bicycle indications. Yeah, the plan was to try to find a kiosk, something where I could buy like either some tomato concentrate or some tomatoes for making my pasta tonight. But yeah, I missed my window of opportunity because now it's 5 to 10, so I might not be able to cook pasta. I have some potatoes puree I could cook instead. The sun has set in Castilla y León. Good morning. Very nice. Yes, that's where I slept. It's a good day in Spain. It's a good day on El Camino. Time to leave the campsite. It's good to start the morning not having to regret the choice of campsite. That was the best decisions to stop there, because here you're next to the road. Very little traffic at night, I guess, but still. And here the fields are not that flat. Just hoping the trail now leaves the main road. A trail to go to the woods. It's been quite challenging so far. Luckily now is a little more forgiving. Still it's going up slowly but surely. The problem is that, especially at the bottom, it was more like the bed of a river than a trail. We're next to the main road again. Today is gonna be tougher than the last couple of days, because it's back to being hilly. As you can see, there are loads of hills I need to cross today, and today it's gonna be close to 40 degrees, so it's gonna be a hot day. I was hoping to get to Ponferrata by 2 p.m. and take my long rest there, but I'm starting to doubt my abilities to get there by 2. It's 20 past 11 and already there are not many people on the trail. I think I'm on top of this hill, and it seems like one of the biggest hills. And let's see. There was actually quite a bit more to climb, but I hope I'm on top now. Almost there, let's say. Yep, there is another hill immediately. I think now is the last bit. It has to be. It has to be. Here the sun is still strong, but the air is much cooler. I wonder what's the elevation, because it did cool down. Last effort before I die. I don't know now. Every time I think I'm on top of a hill, there is another hill. So, but I check, at the moment we are at 1500 meters of elevation. That's why the air is cooler. I hate these fucking rocks. See what it says here. It says nothing. Puerto de Fonsebadón, 1504. Let's go down. I'd like to check the map, but I'm scared. Fucking steps. Who had the idea to put steps in a trail? Who was the genius that designed these fucking things? Well, there wasn't much of a descent, and now I think it goes up and down a little bit, and then at the foot of this hill with the tower, so there is a good bit to climb again, then hopefully a long descent. What a joke. It's really, really nice around here. It's a really nice view. It was well worth it, the climbing. Maybe. No, definitely, yes. It was nice. It is nice. Still not going down this road, huh? Because there a media cuesta, I think they say in Spanish, goes like this, da, 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 and then you turn around and there is another fucking hill. What's behind this hill? Another fucking hill. I knew it. Let's see what's the surprise behind this hill. Yeah, it is. I think we need to go up the other hill. Fucking hell, look at this. Pura bajada nomás. I think we're going down. We're going down. Down, down, down. But now, with the toilet paper. I was up there behind. Whoa, boom. Going down, 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 down. And that's Ponferrada. This bit, they need to create an alternative route on those hills. And there is probably lack of services there, but they should, because the people have to walk this road. It's pretty boring. I can really feel now we are at a much lower elevation because it got really hot. I feel the heat in my face as I go. I think by the time I'm down in Ponferrada, it's gonna be hot as hell. Fucking hell, it's a swamp. They made a little dam in the river, so they have like a giant pool. Ponferrada, I made it. Another 1 or 2 kilometers to the city center. It's 2:08. He said I wanted to be here by 2 o'clock. Very nice castle, El Castillo. Time to leave Ponferrada. I spent the whole afternoon here chilling. It's almost 8 p.m. Couple of hours of riding. I hope this is the right way because I haven't seen any arrow in a little bit. Oh yeah, the arrow. Let's follow the arrow. And look at the rabbits. Ooh. Someone is gonna camp here. Where are they? Have fun, guys. That's what you should not be doing. Washing yourself in the river with soap that is gonna contaminate the river. For fuck's sake. On the other hand, the two ladies are the first two walkers that embrace the pilgrim spirit, like I would do, like camping in the wild. Ah, motherfucker, I got stung. I got stung by a bee or something like that. It hurts like hell on my neck. Holy moly, it hurts. Son of a bitch. It just impacted with my neck and it stung me. It was pretty big. It's one of these big bees. I don't know. Anyway, if I have an anaphylactic shock, I have some stuff I could inject myself, but I don't think so. It just hurt. Oh man, this fucking thing hurts. When I get stung by a bee, it hurts for a couple of minutes and then it's over. This one is more than a couple of minutes and it's not over. And yeah, it starts to bother me. Like now I find even difficult to open my mouth. Hey, I got stung by a wild bee 5 or 6 minutes ago. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Okay, I think I'm starting to feel better. Less pain. It wasn't a bee because I know when I get stung by a bee, it hurts a moment and then that's it. This one was pretty big. Sunset in Castilla y León. It's quite boring. Next to the main road and next to a river. Inside a valley. Which means that camping here is a nightmare. I just met a German guy coming from the opposite direction. He told me that the road is gonna be next to the river for a while, and I also checked the map, it's true. But he also told me that at some point they are doing some work and the road is blocked. And he told me that he used Google Maps to find an alternative way, and he went through some bushes and he had like blood coming out of his legs. I don't know what he did. But clearly you never use Google Maps to navigate when you're bike traveling, first of all. Second of all, I wonder how is it possible that there is no trail? So the people walking, what do? He's okay to camp next to the river. And I told him, everything is gonna be wet tomorrow morning. And he told me, it's okay, I wake up at 5 a.m. I mean, German logic. You can wake up at 4, at 5, at 8, at 2 p.m., who cares? I'm saying everything is gonna be wet. It has nothing to do with the time. Sometimes I don't understand German logic. Making pasta. This is where I slept last night. It was the best spot in this valley because down there it gets really humid, and I was on concrete under a roof. It was quite dry, even though there it's very humid. I would not suggest anyone to camp in a place like this because you can be visible. Nobody could see me from there. They could not see the tent. I was visible only from this side, but during the night, the lights light the road and the road goes like this. So it's very unlikely someone could see the tent from there. But yeah, I would not suggest it to camp. And especially here, this area of Spain is super safe. So do not do it. Don't do this at home, basically. Pasta is ready. Last night I couldn't find tomatoes. I find this for €1. Breakfast. So there is a diversion. I don't know what the German dude was doing yesterday, but It's well signposted. So we follow the sign as usual. Always follow the yellow arrow. This has been a very, very long climb for my out of shape standards. I think I climbed more than 7 kilometers. It's a long climb and it's still not over. Just had a little break, but at least now here is it's much cooler. On the way up, I don't know, I think I lost like few liters of sweat. It was so hot and humid. Tough going today, tough morning. I wonder if this is the top. I just left Castilla y León. I'm in Galicia. Look at this, Galicia in all its splendor. This is not my definition of a downhill, but whatever, I'll take it. More climbing, I guess. It's hill after hill after hill. Okay, I think I got to the top, the very top. Alto de San Roque. Look at that, another hell of a climb. There are two walls there. Maybe a bit of descent. The last climb killed me. It was a wall. I did my good deed of the day. I found some prescription glasses of an older lady probably, and I took them to this village, and I wasn't sure what to do with them. I left them on the road on a turn off to the first albergue of the village, but I wasn't feeling good about the thing, and then I went past, I was gonna go past the village, and I ran into a group of women walkers here, and I asked them if they lost prescription glasses, and they told me like there's a woman at one of the albergue that lost them. And I went back at the entrance of the village, took the prescription glasses, went to the albergue in the middle and gave it to the woman. The guys of the albergue gave me a beer. I asked for a radler. That's my good deed for the day. Galician traffic jam. I chilled a few hours on a bench, and now it's time to continue because it's 10 to 7. As soon as I cross in Galicia today, you see a striking difference in the villages that I go through, the little villages here, these mountains, these hills. In the other region, Castilla y León, they're all like neat, very touristy, Here is like you go back, I don't know, 20 years in time, and you still see like people living off a few cows, a lot of houses abandoned. Yeah, very, very different. It's that time of the day again that I'm alone on the trail, which is really, really nice.
Oh, but I don't know what to do. What do you suggest I do when a person leaves you blue and that person is you? Oh.
I think I need to push the bike here. I'm exhausted. It's very nice, but tough going today. Up and down, up and down. Now it's really time to find a place to camp. I'll show you where I camped last night. Nice and dry. Time to say goodbye to my campsite. No walkers this morning. Very, very weird. Anyway, better for me. I have the trail all for myself. Buen camino, buen camino, buen camino, buena, buen camino. Back with the walkers. There's a guy carrying the cross. Buen
Hola.
camino,
Buen camino.
buena, buen camino, buena, buen camino, buen camino, buen camino, buen camino, buen camino, buena, camino. Traffic jam. Buen camino.
Igualmente.
I'm really enjoying the trail this morning. It's really nice. Buen camino. Today I started much earlier. I've done 22 kilometers so far and still haven't crossed any village that is more than 4 houses. So no tienda, no alimentación. Need to find some grocery store to buy some bread. There is someone that went to the trouble of writing Michael Jackson all over the Camino de Santiago. It's the same hand, same calligraphy. 81 kilometers to Santiago. Tomorrow I'll be there. Interesting bridge. Let's try not to fall into the thing. Made it easy enough. Good morning. Last night I lucked out In the afternoon, I stopped talking to someone, and he offered to pay me for the albergue where he was gonna stay. It was actually nice. It was really nice because I look like shit, and it's 8 days without taking a shower, or 7. And the last few days I was sweating like liters and liters every day, and the clothes were really disgusting. You know, it gets sort of you feel them like sticky. I don't know. It's really when it's really humid. If it's dry, it's not a problem, but when it's humid, it's terrible. And I had thought I had to stop and hand wash them anyway yesterday, but yeah, I was able to get a little rest at the albergue, have a meal, and also a couple of drinks, all bought and paid for, not by me. So the food that I bought yesterday is still here. Today I don't have to stop for food. Success. Oh, and last night it rained as well. Quite surprisingly. I don't know where these people all come from. Either there are some buses that brings people to the last 2 days, the last 50, 60 kilometers, because there are hundreds and hundreds of people. 19 kilometers from Santiago. I was outside a supermarket and 2 guys with the bike stopped. Turned out it's father and son, and the father told me, I said hi, and the father said, I think I watched your video on YouTube. Yeah, so he bought me a couple of Cokes and some peaches, and we had a little chat. Now for me, Santiago is not the end point of my journey. It doesn't represent much, if I need to be totally honest. Actually, I might not even stop in Santiago. I need to meet someone for a beer, but I didn't find anyone that hosts me in Santiago. There's only like 2 warm shower hosts, and they didn't even reply. And then I sent about 150 couch surfing requests, and only like 3 people replied negatively.
Come on, yeah, here we go. We let the good times roll. Go, go, go. Here we go. Go, go. Come on, yeah, here we go. We let the good times roll. Go, go, go. Here we go. Go, go. Can't stop the party.
Another wall. Almost on top. Almost on top. Sometimes there are these fucking walls. They really kill me. Of course, this is self-inflicted pain, because I could have came up from the paved road, but yeah, whatever. If you're on the Camino, you have to do the Camino, no? These trees that are eucalyptus trees, you can really smell it when you go through them. But yeah, beautiful trees and really nice smell. Let's check how far we are from Santiago. 15.627 kilometers. The humidity is off the charts. Yesterday rained, already was really humid. Today is insanely humid. It feels like to be in a sauna. Must be 90% humidity. Oh man, it's still going up. Come on, let's descend into Santiago and get over with it. At least everybody stopped to the other town. And I know now why there are so many people now. Because you only need to get to walk the last 2 days, like the last 200 kilometers, I think, to get your certificate, the Camino de Santiago. Aren't we stupid as human beings? Like, just because they give you a piece of paper, a certificate, it's so stupid. Don't even know why I paid €2 for the fucking carnet. I think I'm not gonna convert it to the certificate. It's too stupid now. It seems stupid when I started in Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port. Now it feels gigantically stupid. El Camino 13.827. Look at this. Chilled a few hours on top of this hill, but it's downhill till Santiago. Santiago in all its glory, it's in front of us. Let's follow the last bit of trail. I think I'll stop here. I need to pee. This tree seems a good place where I can pee. I think now we're very close to the end, my friend. ¿Al camino?
Wait.
Gracias. There you go. The Cathedral. This is where the Camino de Santiago ends. Time to leave Santiago. Finisterre. Let's continue following the yellow arrow to Finisterre. The trail to Finisterre or Fisterra is still marked with the yellow arrows, and it's 90 kilometers exactly from where I am now. You can see here it says 89.430, and Finisterre, I would guess it means the end of land. Land's end, I guess. In Gallego is Fisterra. It's probably the westmost point of Spain, but don't quote me on that. It's just my wild guess. Otherwise, why would they call it Fisterra or Finisterre? I will miss not having to navigate and just follow a bunch of arrows when I finish this. So I get to finish that and then I'll decide what to do. But an option would be to come back to Santiago and from Santiago start another Camino that gets to Camino that gets to Porto. It's 5:15 and I'm resuming my journey to Finisterre after my afternoon break. I stopped from 2 something to 5 to sit out the hottest hours of the day. And sometimes the people, when they see a bicycle coming, they panic, like I'm running them over. Like I'm not an idiot. Jesus. And then they start to run back and forward from one side to another. Just stay where the fuck you are. And the road is wide enough, the trail is wide enough for me to pass you. This would be a really nice place to camp. But the problem is I don't have water. The last village there was a fountain but it was dry. I only have a liter and a bit, so I need to continue. Otherwise I would have camped here. Very dry on this wood platform. Nice breeze. So disappointed I don't have enough water to camp here. Very, very disappointed. There was another fountain, was dry. I stopped to the cemetery, it was dry. And then I saw this car pulling out of the one farm. And I asked them if they had a tap where I could get some water. And it was really nice. He let me enter and take my water. So now I have officially water. And I can camp somewhere as soon as I find a suitable place. Still early, still the sun is still up. I think I have another 20 minutes to sunset, so there's plenty of time. You can then cycle another hour after the sunset. I think I will camp here. Unfortunately, very close to these houses, and there's a little road there, and there's a car very close. So there's that, but yeah, I couldn't care less anymore. I just need to camp somewhere, and this is my spot. It's a bit early for wild camping like this, more stealth camping than wild camping, but yeah, I need to eat something, and yeah, I'm gonna make my pasta, and I wanna sleep a good amount of hours tonight, so yeah. It was very quiet, I slept so well. And this is the trail, yeah. Very humid, but fresh breeze. Look at the ocean, I made it, almost. 16 kilometers to go. On the coast. 15 kilometers from Finisterre. 1-5. 1-5. Let's go. This is another fucking wall. The humidity is building up into that thick cloud, and later today might rain. I got to Finisterre now, to the cape. What you see there is not smoke, it's the mist. There isn't much going on, guys. Kilometer 0, the end of the Camino de Santiago in Finisterre, Land's End. It's Spain westmost point, I think, hopefully. Otherwise, someone will correct me. That's the lighthouse. And this is the ocean, Atlantic Ocean, a bit foggy, a bit hazy. With this, we archive the Camino de Santiago French way.
Something to say, but I can't see the light.